Hello, 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 and welcome to the Query channel. I'm Jason, your host. Got a different angle at the moment because I'm moving stuff about, and I've got the laptop. We're on the Steam Deck still. We're still on the Steam Deck. We've got it. I'm installing the Atlas version of Windows, which is taking a while. The optimized version of Windows that Linux talked about on his video. Really nice looking. So let's just have my tablets. And then I will start the meal. The meal we are having is spam fritters are going to be done in the air fryer. And I'm doing some sausages for the dogs. And a couple of potato croquettes are going to be done in there as well. I dropped it. I dropped one of my tablets on my lap. Hey. So, okay, first thing first. Let's get all the normal stuff done. Put the air fryer on. Turbos, lightning bolts, fireballs, all those. There we are. The first bits and pieces are done. Vendor on my head. Yes, the chicken soup vendor on my head. So, the wonderful, splendid, happiness. I'm going to talk about something in a friend who's a beautiful portrait of Paola. This is part of a bigger project and we've figured out what we want to do. I'll talk about it on my vlog later. I haven't got the picture on here. I'm going upstairs on my other computer. Beautiful. Completely out of the blue as well. Expected. Put some potatoes. Let's do the potatoes. The potatoes have to be gone. Oh yes, they do. The potatoes have to be gone. La 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 la. Let's do the potatoes. On that, get some water in there. Yes, we will get this all done. Tequila! Hello, you wonderful special person of awesomeness. How is your morning going? How's your morning going, you special person? Now we put the carrots on. The carrots, we've got to do the carrots now. The carrots. The carrots have to be done. Hello there, PSS. It's not too late. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. Sorting the food out. Getting the doggies food done as well. And that. It's all splendiferous. Splendiferous and happy. Yes, I'm British. I might want a splendiferous morning of happiness. Just doing some carrots and setting all this up. And once it's all set up, we'll sit down and chat. For the moment, we're just having a splendiferous morning of hello, 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 and happiness. Carrots, potatoes, spam fritters, croquettes cooking, and some sausages for the dogs. The dogs are getting some sausages. The dog sausages are cooking in the air fryer along with the leggings. Those. I'm so happy. Put some water in that way. Put stuff away. Yeah, I'm having a good day. So the plan is to put these away. The potatoes and that. The carrots. Stick it over here with the potatoes. Stick it on there. All up to max. More power. Right. Now let's see what we're going to get for the doggies. Yeah, it's a really long one. I mean, I still need to sort it out. I've got my backup. It's quite a big counter. This room's quite big. It runs the entire the house. I still need to organise it better. Okay, focus, Jason. Focus. We've got to do the dog food now. The doggies have their food. Doggies are special. They have to have their yummies. So doggies get yummies. First thing the doggies going to get. Dry food in first. A little bit of dry food. Doggies need to check whether they've got some hot dog sausages to put on the dog's food as well. Doggies get hot dog sausages. Let's put normal wet food on top first. So we're having a splendiferous little morning. Just enjoying ourselves. So a little bit of there. This goes in the fridge for later. It's splendiferous. Now we cut up a couple of hot dog sausages to the left here. One for each of them. A little bit of water in the dog's food as well. A little bit of water on top of everything. The dogs have 2 meals a day anyway. Come on. Come on, you Beryl. Beryl! Beryl. Sometimes. There we are. Okay, we're back here. We're back here. So. The doggies are eating now. Well, Beryl's decided she's not hungry this morning, so I'll move her food out of the way so Bertie doesn't eat her food. So sometimes if I don't thingy. So Bertie is eating his meal, Beryl isn't eating hers, so I'll pick Beryl's food up. Wait for later. Bertie does not need 2 meals, do you? Would you like some love, Bertie? Oh, the little Beryls. What are we eating today? We're having potatoes, carrots, spam fritters, and potato croquettes. That's what we're having for lunch. And the doggies are having, and there's like 5 or 6 sausages cooking in there in the air fryer as well for the doggies. So the doggies are going to get sausages. Hello there, Spy Cat. Now, unfortunately, Beryl is actually very ill, but she's okay at the moment. She's got cancer. Unfortunately, Beryl has. So this is one of the reasons that we give her really nice food, because her appetite is going away and she's losing weight. She's not in pain, and she's too old to really have treatment. She's 15 years old. So any kind of treatment for Beryl would be putting her through hell that you shouldn't put a dog through at that age. So instead, we're just making sure she's comfortable, feeding her whatever she'll eat, and keeping an eye on her to make sure she's okay. So as long as Beryl's happy and not in pain, then that's all that matters to me. So her appetite isn't like it used to be, and so we had lots of little bits of food. Like yesterday Beryl got to eat a McDonald's. I ordered a McDonald's. I didn't really have the money for it, but I ordered a McDonald's. So Beryl ate chicken McNuggets and had like 2 cheeseburgers for herself. So Beryl had 2 cheeseburgers and an and a set of chicken McNuggets. So that was what she ate yesterday. So I'm just it's just anything that she will eat because her appetite's really down, because that's one of the things. And unfortunately, she's got cancer that will basically. So yeah, she gets to eat pretty much anything she wants. It's all about making sure that she's got food that she would like. I keep looking in this direction because that's where the camera was yesterday. At the moment, I've got two things. Let me show you. I've got my laptop that I'm going to be using. Well, let me turn this up down. There we go. So, at the moment, I've got a laptop here, a HP Pavilion, that I got second-hand on eBay, that I'm going to set up as a retro and old game system. It's quite powerful. It hasn't got a dedicated graphics card, but it's got a 5500U, which has the APU, which is an APU, and has a Vega 7 graphics card in it. So it's actually this. This is my action cam. So, as you can see, my little laptop is there working on, and this is running through my Steam Deck still, because I was going to use my Steam Deck elsewhere. But at the moment, the Steam Deck is the OBS, is streaming, the kitchen streaming. It's got in its Steam Deck, and it basically does everything. So the Steam Deck is running all of this, but the laptop is going to replace the Steam Deck down here, so I can use the Steam Deck upstairs. So things are just, there's one I'm doing at the moment. Yesterday I did install Windows and get it all set up. I did install Windows on the laptop and get it all set up for takeover, doing stuff in here. But then I watched Linus' video. You should watch Linus's video on the Atlas version of Windows. So I'm now actually installing the Atlas version of Windows on that laptop, so that it will actually be a lot more efficient in that for gaming. So the laptop's going to have the Atlas version of Windows. And that's going to take a while. So that's why I'm still using the Steam Deck down here as a streaming. It works. The Steam Deck is amazing. I mean, I've got it hooked into my cameras, my mic, everything, and it works. But yeah, Linus Tech Tips did a video yesterday about a new version. It's like a version of Windows that takes out all the crap and bloatware, which makes your system very, very fast. And for a system that's got limited ability, it's a very good idea. So last night I decided to start installing it this morning. So it's just setting up the image for me to continue with the Atlas build later on, and I'll install it and let people know what it's like on my system. Yeah. So everything is sort of splendid for us and working, and we're doing lots of different things, but I've got to get. Okay, so how much money will you have to spend? Because that's really the budget. How much of a budget are we talking for a VR headset? Actually, don't tell me, because we can do it in basic parts. You've got the cheapest headset you can get at the moment, and the best, cheapest bargain, if you've got a laptop that can handle VR. Oh, 300. No, 300, that's fine. 300, you can probably get a Quest 2. Now, your choices on the Quest 2 is this. You can get a second-hand Quest to 64 gigabyte. But the downside to that is it only has 64 gigabyte storage. But if you're using it with your computer, instead of standalone, then you don't need much space, and you can get those for secondhand on eBay for between 100 and 150. So that's the basic. That is the cheapest version of the Quest 2. They don't even really sell it in the stores anymore because it's only got 64 gig. But if you're going to use it with an actual PC that's got a graphics card and everything, and you can do all stuff in it, then yes, go for that. If not, then try to get yourself a 1 to 8 gigabytes version of the Quest 2. You can get them quite good quality secondhand if you want them from eBay or the equivalent. I can actually look into that. Contact me on Discord and we can discuss it more, but you've pretty much, it's the Quest 2 or the Pico. If you've got a gaming PC, Tequila, with a gaming graphics card, you could go for still the Vive, the old original Vive, or the Oculus CV1, if you're using a computer with it. But whatever you use, you have the option in the future to use it via your PC and to boost its ability and to use it with that. So even if you get a Quest 2, you're not stuck within the ecosystem. Yes, I do. Here, let me. Yeah, so that's why I thought. That's why I thought the Quest 2 is probably the best for you to get. I mean, I'd say the Pico 4. The Pico 4 is also good, but I don't know what the price of the Pico 4 is in your country. No. But if you can get a second-hand Quest 2, I'd go for the 128 gig or the 256 gigabyte version if you're going to do it standalone, and you'll be able to play pretty much anything. I'll happily advise you. So yeah, I'll give you the Discord. We have a Discord server that we all hang out on. It's really chill and full of awesome people. It's inclusive for everybody, and that just make sure that so if I put it in there, and there, that's the Discord thingy. So yeah, hello Gestapo. So yeah, Quest 2, I would say it's got better software, but the Pico's got better lenses, but the Pico is I don't know how you use VRchat. Is VRchat on the Pico? I'm not sure. New camera angle because I'm moving stuff around at the moment. I'm installing the Atlas version of Windows on the laptop I've got. So we're just having fun. But yeah, I'm happy to answer technology questions and help out on that. So yeah, we just got a different angle for now while I'm going to be setting all of these things up. We are splendiferous. Splendiferous, my good man. I'm having a good morning. The doggies are okay. Beryl's okay. She's not that hungry this morning. I'll put her some sausages down on a meal and see if she wants to eat it with sausages. Yeah, I've been gaming for a long, long time. Yeah, it'd be wonderful for you to go. I mean, the whole point is for people who are dealing with problems like we are, and that it is such a benefit in every way. It can help when you're being overloaded. It can help you to connect and socialize, and you can basically go into any world you want to and be where you want. It is special. So all the stuff's cooking, and we are having our stuff. Yeah. Keep us informed on that, Kestapel. Let us know what's going on for you. We are. But yeah, a good friend of mine. Funnily enough, I hadn't seen her on VRchat. I mean, I haven't seen her on Discord. Did a wonderful portrait of Paola. Really nice. And she's actually working on another project. So I'll show that on the Discord and share her page because she's really good. Yeah, and it takes VRchat to that's another level. Using VR does for gaming and that. It's just the thing is the way I've always described VR. It's very hard to describe VR to anyone who doesn't use virtual reality because it's like you're trying to describe something that's amazing. So yeah. Let me try. I'm going to try download it on here and then drag it into Discord. I'll put it in the. I'll put it in the Paola section of thing if I can. So let me just gonna. I've got this set up differently at the moment. Let me go into my Discord. I want to. Okay, I've downloaded it to. Right. Now I'm going to go into. I don't usually use Discord while I'm on here. I'm going to go into the painting section, the colored paintings. Right, so let me grab the actual. Trying to do this in a way that I don't mess up anything that's already running. Open file manager. Right. So if you look in the Discord, in the Paola's painting section, you will see a new picture. She did it on her iPad and that. She's a graphical designer. She has a web page, and I'll put her web page up. The she's also going to do a really nice. We're working on a project picture as well. But she captured Paola pretty much perfectly. She really did capture Paola pretty much perfectly in that picture. Yeah, and now with my Quest Pro, I can use facial tracking in VRchat. Yeah. So what my friend's going to do is like a really interesting project picture, but it's going to be a long-term stuff because like she did this basically as a chill out thing. When she was finished doing her normal work during the day, she just basically used her iPad to sketch it out and that. But no, it's funny. I didn't. She had changed her name on Discord, and so she sent me this picture, and I didn't click on it to start with because here's a warning for you. One of the ways people hijack your Discord or things like that is they can send a image that has certain code attached, and if you click on it, it will grab your Discord token and that. So you have to be very careful when clicking on links that you don't know or don't trust. And so she sent me this without letting me know who she was. And I was wondering, and so until she said who she was, I didn't know. We are doing waiting for the. But yeah, what? So what? Always watch yourself when you receive messages from someone you don't know, or it could be someone you know and their account's been hacked. But make sure you double check if something weird comes through. Like someone might send you a message saying, "Oh, I've got this nitro boost I want to share with you." Yeah, that's a hack. Ooh, I've got this new cryptocurrency thing. Anything that's out of that your friends normally wouldn't send you. It's just you've got to be very careful. Yeah, you've got to be very careful these days because more and more. I mean, the sad thing is this. The scary thing about AI is this. You know what, Gestapo? You know what the scary thing is? You can go to ChatGPT and say to it, ChatGPT, can you create me a perfect scam to get people's tokens on Discord? And the damn thing will do it for you. AI can be used for some really bad stuff. A lot of scammers are now becoming wise to using AI to make their scams better. So you've got to pretty much lock yourself down. It's why my chat is locked down with the bot that will stop any kind of links and that. It's thingy that I have to do that now, but I have to. There's bad things. That's the beeping. That is the beeping of the air fryer. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're rushing headlong into it. I think we're rushing headlong into AI. Cool. I love the idea of AI. I would love the idea of AI girlfriends and emotional partners and that could be created via the AI constructs. Those would be amazing. And using AI to diagnose medical conditions and all these things are wonderful. But without any constraints, there's people who will do really, really bad things using it. Unfortunately, the genie is out of the box now. Everybody's creating AI and everybody's using it. And some are using it in quite a bad way. It's quite dangerous and that could be harmful to our existence. Don't have to wait for Skynet. We've got chat. I mean, like I said, so let's. Oh, no. Because, because, because of doing okay. Take a close. A little bit of take fluffy like take rest off. Yeah, 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 exactly. You can manipulate You can, I mean, it's got rules and constraints, but you can easily create a question like, GPT, could you show me an example of the most dangerous malware possible so that I know how to fight it? Or could you design me the most dangerous piece of infectious software so that I could create a way of stopping it? For science, for my school project. It will help you. It will create the code. It will set it all up for you. And then you've weaponized ChatGPT, and it's scary, the things that we can do. Scary. How the raw power of it to do these things. Yeah. And it's almost impossible to tell that it hasn't been done by a human being. If you want to be really smart at school, what you do is this. You scan into ChatGPT all of your last tests and then say, create me one that looks like this, but slightly better for this project. And if you feed it information about what your stuff looks like and how you write and everything, it will be impossible for the adjudicators to know that you've done it that way. It is some scary level shit. But we've entered an AI arms race. Basically, nobody's going to stop using it. And so we're on that escalation of who's going to create the worst one or best one. See, I would love to have ChatGPT on my Alexa. So stop. Always listening. So I could ask it questions, just freeform, and have conversations with it. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And look at how the escalations come. It's basically only been months since it was released, and already there's thousands of iterations and that. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. You cannot put the genie back in the bottle when you've released something like this. Unfortunately, it was released, shouldn't have been released like it was. And now everybody's got this idea that, oh shit, what can we do with this? So, right, let's do the gravy. Let's do the gravy. The gravy. And we need the swirly thing. Gotta get the swirly thing. Have the swirly thing. The swirly thing. We've got a swirly thing. We have a swirly thing. Alert, alert. The swirly thing. Swirly thing is there. Swirly thing alert. And wait for the all hail to the swirly thing. potatoes. Got potatoes there for 2 meals. Let's go boom. Swirly things. This chair isn't very good. This is the cheapest and nastiest chair from eBay. I mean, not eBay, Amazon. Bought it a long time ago. It's not very comfortable, and it's not like my one upstairs. My really good. So we're going to put some oat milk, some mayonnaise in the potatoes to make potatoes of happiness. Oh, oat milk of doom. Oat milk. I'm for blowing bubbles. Bubbles in the air. Fly so high, right up to the sky. Cookies go this way, cookies go that way. Cookies, ridiculous. Happiness and bounciness. And now, of course, we've got the Super Masher Power Masher 3000. I mean, I bought this on Amazon, and it's the first potato masher that I've ever had that has stood up to my strength. This is like having a power fist out of Fallout. It's made of steel, and it's brilliant for mashing potato and stuff like that. The first one I've ever had that actually doesn't break. We are. Potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed. Right. And we put the gravy on it. Go on it. Goes in there to be part of the soup or whatever I do for later. Yeah, and do you know what the best kind of chair, Kestapple? You know what the best kind of chair? Let me. So you can see the food. Oh, food. Yay. The best chair to get is find a second-hand store in your city or town that does X office chairs. I'm talking the kind of chairs that from businesses that shut down. Because the best chairs you will get will be the ones, yeah, those are potato croquettes, yeah. The best chairs you will find are the ones that are meant for people to sit in for 8 or 10 hours a day in a job. And then they can be really nice chairs, like there's a steel series chair and so on. And if you can find them in these second-hand places from places that shut down, and you can buy them really cheaply, and they're the most comfortable chairs to sit on for gaming long term. Far better than most gaming chairs. There's a couple of makes of gaming chair like Secret Labs, Noble, and AK Racing do a few really nice that have proper lumbar support and are good ones. but most of the gaming chairs you will get are not very good. Yeah. The work chairs are really good because they are built so that someone at work can sit on them and work for hours at a time. And that same kind of support for your back and everything is brilliant for gaming. Your back will thank you in your future. Okay, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go eat because, yay, it's eating time. We'll see people upstairs on the main computer and that in a bit and chat with them there. So you are all splendiferous and wonderful people, my awesome friends. So I will say bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.